Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. It is an honor to be sitting with our next guest, who is amongst the top 25 women of influence in Canada. She is a neurosurgeon at the Ottawa Hospital for the Research Institute. Her name is Dr. Tsai. Great to have you on the show. Congratulations. This is a huge honor.
It is. It's very much a surprise, but it's also a great recognition for the work that we're doing here in Ottawa and the work that we're doing in the research.
Now, you are a physician on one hand and a researcher on the other, and pretty much you combine the two passions together.
You know, that's one of the most remarkable things. I trained in the United States and in Canada, and I found that Canada actually had one of the best environments to actually bring the research towards clinical application. And to that end, we've been doing some remarkable work and have a supportive team of both neurosurgeons and researchers, engineers, students that have been able to accomplish so much.
What is the day for you like then, in terms of the work that you're doing and where you want to see the end result?
The day is very, very busy. I end up doing things like seeing patients, but at the same time I'm doing research, talking with students, trying to have collaboration meetings with people from my collaborators in Australia and Germany. My administrative assistant is very complicated. She says it's like trying to put puzzle pieces together because there's so many things that have to be done. And realistically, a lot of the things we do, I end up doing 2 things or 3 things at once.
At the end of the day, this is all about spinal cord and spinal cord research. So I asked you, was there an incident? Was there something that happened that this was where you wanted to throw your passion? And you had an interesting answer.
You know, it's not like I knew somebody, but what it was is just the idea, the story that you have somebody who maybe because of a freak accident or something that was totally unexpected, somebody who's usually an active person, because of an accident, their whole lives are changed forever. And to me that seems like such a tragic situation. And the other thing that seems very interesting is that we're so close, I think, to developing something that can help these people. And because of the support, financial support from people like Rick Hansen, who's generated that support, and from the Ottawa Hospital that's been very supportive in trying to get research that can advance towards a cure. It's been, I think, very close to something that can be applied to the patients that I see every day.
And I said, within your lifetime, this is the end goal, is that you see this making a difference in seeing some of these patients up, moving again.
And it's not just spinal cord. The ideas and the understanding that we have to help regenerate the spinal cord can be applied to things like brain injury and stroke, and other types of neurological diseases, other things that we see in patients every day. And that's the tragic thing. A lot of things that we see we can't do anything about, but with research we can actually do something about these things, and that's the thing that drives me and makes it interesting every day.
And it must, to be able to get up every day and know that the work that you're doing is making a difference. What was it like then to be recognized? And right now I believe too, you're in the running for becoming actually the cover model, the cover picture for this, because this is a new award, this Women of Influence, and of course it's spanning all across the country.
When I first look at the magazine, there's all these very important women in Canada and also in the US. It was just amazing to be part of that magazine. The main thing though is, although it's an award and my name is on it, I'd like to stress that it's totally a team effort. Without the people that I've had supporting me, my chair Rick Moulton, who brought me to Ottawa, the Ottawa Hospital Foundation, the Rick Hansen group, without all the people that and the researchers in the University of Ottawa, without all these people, nothing could really be accomplished. And so it's really a credit to how much that a group like us in Ottawa has been able to accomplish.
Well, I would like to congratulate you, because you're also at the forefront, and to be able to do and what you think of in a day and the things that you do is truly remarkable. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Tsai, a neurosurgeon with the Ottawa Hospital Research Institute, named one of the top 25 most influential women in Canada.